I froze in the bathroom doorway, razor in hand, as my wife, Elena, leaned into the mirror, applying lipstick with that carefree smile I used to love. "I hope my ex shows up tonight," she said, her voice light, almost teasing. "I shaved everywhere for him." The words hung in the air like smoke, choking me. She laughed it off, glancing at me in the reflection. "Kidding, babe. Lighten up." But her eyes flickered away too quickly, and something twisted in my gut, a sharp, unfamiliar ache that whispered, "This isn't a joke." We'd been married 5 years, Elena and I. High school sweethearts turned soulmates, or so I thought. She was the vibrant one, always pulling me out of my shell, while I grounded her with steady love. Lately though, she'd been distant, late nights at work, her phone buzzing at odd hours. I'd chalked it up to stress from her job promotion. Denial is a warm blanket until it starts to unravel. As we dressed for the office party, I watched her slip into that red dress, the one that hugged her curves like a second skin. "You look stunning," I said, forcing a smile. She twirled, but her mind seemed elsewhere. "Thanks, honey. Can't wait to see everyone." In the car, the silence gnawed at me. I gripped the wheel, replaying her words. Shaved everywhere for him. Was it really a slip? Her ex, Marcus, had been out of the picture since college. Arrogant, charming, the kind of guy who left scars. She'd sworn he was ancient history. But last week, I'd seen a text pop up on her phone. "Miss our talks. See you soon." I'd dismissed it as a wrong number. Now, suspicion bloomed like poison ivy, itching under my skin. "You excited for the party?" I asked, probing. She nodded, scrolling through her phone. "Yeah, it'll be fun. Old friends might drop by." Her thumb paused on the screen, and she angled it away from me. My heart pounded. "Who are you hiding?" At the venue, fairy lights twinkled over the crowded ballroom, but the festive hum felt mocking. Elena kissed my cheek and vanished into the throng, her laughter trailing like a breadcrumb. I nursed a drink at the bar, scanning the room. There he was, Marcus, leaning against a pillar, smirking at his phone. My stomach dropped. He wasn't invited. Elena had organized the guest list. Coincidence? I edged closer, heart hammering, as she approached him. They hugged, a beat too long, her hand lingering on his arm. "You made it," she said, her voice husky. He grinned. "Wouldn't miss it. You look prepared." She blushed, swatting him playfully. I turned away, denial cracking into anger. Prepared? Like she said earlier? I followed them discreetly, weaving through guests, my mind a storm of memories, our wedding vows, lazy Sundays, the way she'd whisper forever in the dark. How had it soured? Maybe I'd been too complacent, working long hours, assuming love was enough. But betrayal. It burned, a slow fuse igniting fury. Outside on the balcony, I overheard them. "I've missed this," Marcus murmured. Elena sighed. "Me too. But it's complicated. He's a good guy. He's a good guy." The words stabbed deeper than any knife. Tears stung my eyes, heartbreak mingling with rage. She wasn't just cheating, she pitied me. Confrontation hit like a wave. I stepped out, voice steady despite the tremor. "Elena." She spun, face paling. Marcus slunk back, but I ignored him. "Is this why you've been distant? Shaving for him?" Her eyes widened, denial flashing. "It's not what you think," but her phone buzzed in her hand, a message from him. Tonight was worth the wait. I snatched it, the evidence glaring. Texts, photos, plans. The collapse was total, trust shattering like glass underfoot. She reached for me, tears streaming. "I didn't mean to hurt you. It just happened." I felt trapped. Her motivations spilled out. Boredom, the thrill of the forbidden, echoes of old flames. Understandable? Maybe, in the raw ache of human frailty. But pain doesn't excuse destruction. I walked away, leaving her sobbing on the balcony. In the car alone, anger ebbed into hollow grief. Divorce papers would follow, but tonight, I drove into the night, reflecting on love's fragility. How one careless whisper unravels everything. So I let her go, not for revenge, but for the freedom we both needed. The road ahead blurred with tears, but for the first time, it felt like mine.